The Miami Heat begin the game with the basketball. Dragic. Has a look. Can't connect.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Hard. Rebound comes to Miami. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. James to Irving. Here's a chance from long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Jay, 44 wins for the Heat last year. For the most part, that core is in place once again.
And when I think about the core, Ed, I think about upper management. I think about Pat Riley. I think about Eric Spoelstra. I think about Mickey Arison, the consummate professionals associated with this basketball team. The year before, they did not make the playoffs. So a substantial improvement for a young basketball team.
Olynyk against KD. Can't connect from in close. To Durant. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. It's Wade. Kevin Durant with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2, and he knocks it down, Jay. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Eric Spoelstra now going to use a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Dwayne Wade. To Whiteside. Turns and slams it down.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Justice Winslow rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Waiters to Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lillard. His first effort off the mark. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Lillard. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Waiters to Wade. And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Lillard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Second and 3, no good. Jay, sometimes it's not just the heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from Colts.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Whoa! What a finish! They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Dion Waiters. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dame rises, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
He'd have the basketball. Cashes in for two.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they will get together and talk things over. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Leonard, there's the toss. Kawhi Leonard, he connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
And he's going to the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Dwayne Wade has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Into the front court, it's Irving. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Gets to the basket and scores.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Short jumper won't go down. Short jumper won't fall. And that's going to do it. Time expires here on the first quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Here comes the screen. Harden. Missed it. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Leonard throws it up. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's what I'm talking about. Put the ball in the bucket.
Dragic with it. Down a dozen. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Simmons with it. Minute gone by in this second quarter. From long range. That out of his range and no good. Dragic with the basketball. Trailing by 10. it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Simmons to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kawhi Leonard swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
And scores. Strong take.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Dragic matched up with Harden. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard, shot off the mark. Good defense. Miami with the basketball to Waiters. Kevin Durant pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Harden with it up top. Up by 6. Free throws coming up.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Dragic into the front court. Down 8. Wade to Dragic. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
It's the Heat with the possession. Goran Dragic. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And it's good from downtown for Damian Lillard.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice. He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Oh, emphatic slam.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant, 3 for 3 in this first half.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
To Wade. Goes to the right side. And the rebound taken by Thompson. To James. Lobs it up. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Wade defended by Thompson. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Dwayne Wade has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Here we go. I got it. Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep.
Here's LeBron for two. LeBron James. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Kevin Durant knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in
The West. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
James to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Kevin Durant. Huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Harden. That no good. Off the mark. Kawhi Leonard. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Now a steal on a very lazy pass there.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Count it. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Mike Malone going to tinker with his group and switch things up. Waiters. Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Kyrie Irving, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Flushes it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
It's the Heat with the possession. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. To Beal. Tosses. And a nice finish at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Lillard. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Dragic. Nice pass to set things up. Slam dunk.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Here comes the screen. Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. Miami's got it. Great pass to set it up. Dion Waiters, 3 for 6 now.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Dragic with it. 14-point deficit. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Aldridge. Leonard to Beal. Short jumper misses. To Dragic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point.
My girl. So you're talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, though.
Mike Wilmer.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. And my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Tell you wanna you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine won't be trying to get no on my note. I would doubt that on my look. My dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me. So my beat 300 or more. I keep close phones, but on post. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up fight that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss. Come through. Tell you wanna come through.
The Thunder begin the game with the basketball. Giannis Antetokounmpo rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Steph Curry here against Jeremy Grant. For three, can't connect. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Jay, without question, one of the biggest moments of the NBA offseason, Paul George stays in OKC.
I think him and Russ work well off each other. Playoff P wants to be playoff P all the time. Who better to bring that out of you than the Beast Boy?
His first effort off the mark. Westbrook with it. They trail by one. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Steph Curry guarded by Russell Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. 2-point shot for Curry. He's looking for that touch.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
From the painted area, won't go down. Curry into the front court. His team up by one. And the rebound taken in by Ferguson. To Westbrook. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Russell Westbrook has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Able to convert on both free throws. Not that time. Goes to the left side. George. That one off the mark. It's no good. The follow won't go either. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. George. Russell Westbrook against the former MVP. Can't connect.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Number 13, Paul George.
Russ at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Runner's good there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ferguson. Down low George. Strong finish for Paul George. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
And the rebound pulled down by Adams. Westbrook across the timeline. Up 5. Throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Mike Budenholzer wants a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Paul George to Curry. Has a look. Curry shot no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Vucevic picked up by Adams. Middleton. That's off the side of the rim. No good. And away we go. Nothing going here on that drive. And count the basket inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
It's Russ at the controls. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head him.
George. And counted at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Steph, let's loose. Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Team foul number 1.
Westbrook to George. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. Westbrook. Another chance. Paul George. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's Westbrook. shot won't go. Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Paul George. No good and no foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Embiid. Off the assist.
2 points.
I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the thinking like Jodeci. I cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took his smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one get paid for it. They got us a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for. St. Laurent on my feet.
Got you with me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live.
I told that for me. Drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm dropping the top and showing it. Run to the money, we tryna get fit. I my mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived with 25.
Pick up. I got your help here. My ball.
Play of the game.
My God. So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no net. No, straight like that, dude.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most, ducking. And my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. What time you wanna, you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would die bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close phones, but I don't post. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect it. Try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fella dedication. Come through. What time you wanna, come through. Come through. What time you wanna, in my thought, do I need go? Ain't got no time to get. I can't leave my foot down bad like that. Guess I'm just gon' slow. Partner say he got. This where I'm focused. Need to focus more. That's ain't no. He ain't gon' like that. Step on my free world out there in the bluffy side. Just might see me and can't turn me down. This ain't that vert. Got all was on we cook. Got off them. Got up every time I feel the dip. Got up every time I feel the dip. You look fair to mention when you gossip in your kitchen. High up, down some prison, high up, down the trenches, huh? Come through. What time you wanna, come through.
I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Wanna can I vibe on it? Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the singing like Jodeci.
My girl. So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, though.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most, ducking. And my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you come through. What time you wanna, you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would die bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close phones, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't Gon' try me without saying I win it. Gon' disrespect the try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fair Jada kiss. Come through. What time you wanna, yeah, you wanna, yeah. Ain't got no time to get. I can't leave my foot down bad like that, cause I'm just gon' slow. Partner say he got. This where I'm focused. Need to focus more. That's ain't no. He ain't gon' like that. Step on my free world out there in the bluffy side. Just might see me and can't turn me down. This ain't that bird. Got all was on we cook. Got off them. Got up every time I feel the dirt. Got up every time I feel the dirt. You look. Feel the mention when you gossip in your kitchen high up. Down some prison high up. Down the trenches, huh? Going through. What time you wanna, yeah, you wanna, going through. Going through. What time you wanna, yeah, you wanna, going through.
Got your I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Keep my eyes on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the singing like Jodeci. I cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took a smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one getting paid for it. Thank God that's a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for. Saint Laurent on my feet.
Got your I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live.
I told that for me.
Drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm dropping the top and showing the run to the money, we tryna get fit. My mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived with 25. We sell out the whole facility. Not liking your vibe, your energy. I came from the with Kimberly. Assembly. We had a good time in Italy. Yo, these be lying by loyalty. Get on my knee, praying to God to cover me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor out on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live, yeah. Home side, yeah. Give me right, yeah. My girl, so it's on my work. Got your baby. I put the soul in me. Sailor out on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor out on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the thinking like Jodeci. Cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took a smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one getting paid for it. They got us a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for. St. Laurent on my feet.
Got your baby. I put the soul in me. Sailor out on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor out on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live. I told that for me. Drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm dropping the top and showing it. Run to the money, we tryna get fit. I kept my mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived with 25. We sell out the whole facility. Not liking your vibe, your energy. I came from the with Kimberly. Assembly. We had a good time in Italy. Yo, these be lying by loyalty. Get on my knee, praying to God to cover me. I put the soul in me. Sailor out on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor out on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me.
It's NBA action. The opening tip belongs to the Wizards as
Substitutions, Atlanta. Substitutions,
Wall. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. From long range. Missed it. For 3. Can't connect. And a putback slam.
Ooh, establishing the glass early, but the defense has to be better at boxing out.
Wizards have it. Wall. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Team number 2 and the Hawks are in the penalty.
Cutter, I got yours. No, you can't go out there.
Fight to shoot for Washington.
Hey, screen on the right.
It's Wall. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Hey, lock up.
To Trae Young. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Has a look. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Wizards out in front. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
To Wall. And he finishes at the rim. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Into the front court. It's Wall. Up by 3.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Wide open look, won't go.
Ed, let's bring it back to the fundamentals here. You have to follow through on that, not a slingshot.
Screen coming. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Wall across the timeline. Leads 5. There it is, John Wall. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis.
Substitutions, Atlanta. Substitutions.
To Howard. And the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The assist from
Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, everyone gets lucky from time to time. You played the probability game perfectly on that possession.
Washington basketball.
Screen, I got your help.
Beal. From the painted area, won't go down. To Kevin Huerter.
Keep up, baby.
Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
The pass set it all up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Bradley Beal at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Has a chance, and it's rebounded by Green. Straight on three, at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. Wizards have the lead. The Wizards in control of the basketball.
Substitutions, Washington. Substitutions, Atlanta.
Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Wizards with 4 to shoot. Alex Lamb with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Shot clock violation. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Wizards. Wall picked up by Len. The Wizards are the winners as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. What you see here is how the majority of the... That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
My girl. So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no name. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. And my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Tell you wanna, you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would die bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close. Phones
bars, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss. Come through. Tell you wanna ain't got no time to get. I can't leave my foot down bad like that, guess I'm just gonna slow.
Good evening from Toronto. Opening tip, take it in.
Here we go. Substitutions. Substitutions.
McCall to Powell. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Offensive rebound on the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Able to convert inside.
The assist from number 11.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. That's it for the first quarter. The Hawks with the lead. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Give me stance, give me stance.
Fred VanVleet, download this all. Won't go. Fires the three, smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Fires the three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Spinning shot, won't fall. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. Off the mark on his free throw.
Substitutions, Atlanta. Substitutions, Toronto.
Trying to cash in. Cleared by Ibaka. To Leonard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Shot from in close, no good. Toronto has the basketball to Lin. Jeremy Lin. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Cruises inside for two.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Danny Green, down low for Leonard, to Jeremy Lin. Off the assist.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Hey, box out.
Short jumper stays out.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
To Lin. Leonard to Jeremy Lin. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound comes to Atlanta. Has a chance. Count the basket. They gave him a look, and why not? Deep three at the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our...
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay.
We got this. Let's go. Substitutions.
To Kevin Huerter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended. Ginobili with it. Lead is 2. Pascal Siakam. Here comes the screen. Ginobili against the Ukrainian Len. Here's a chance from long range. Off the iron. No good. Goes to the left side. Has a look. He connects. The defender was in the vicinity. Let it fly, and it goes.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so hard to guard a bad shooter. Their form throws your pace off on how you defend it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Fred VanVleet. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. From long range. Not easy.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Fred VanVleet. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trying to cash in. Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Come out here. Here we go. Yeah.
4-3. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Any excuses? That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Beyond the arc for 3. Shakes free and hits.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a 3-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the 3-point shot.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
To Van Vliet. Alex Len sends it away. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Pascal Siakam. To Van Vliet. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Pascal Siakam. John Collins knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Fred Van Vliet. The shot clock expires.
Ball. Pick it up.
Has a chance. Cleared by Ibaka. Ginobili with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Number 23.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Alex Len sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Kent Bazemore snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Has a look. Can't connect. Ginobili with it. Shot clock off as they look to move out in front. Short jumper won't fall. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. For 3. Not that time. He missed it. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. No separation so far. It's all even. Raptors ball as we get going here in the...
Hey, it's all good. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions Atlanta. Substitutions Toronto.
Lynn to Powell. No good. Defense catching a break there. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Michael Beasley. Lynn with it. Our score all even here in the 4th quarter. Screen coming. McCall to Powell.
Right.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
I got him.
Lynn. To McCaw. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Toronto with the basketball. Miles Plumlee, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And the rebound taken by McCall. Lynn with it. His guys trail now by 4. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Beasley. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Five to shoot for Toronto. And the rebound's taken by Plumlee. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Miles Plumlee. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Jeremy Lin. He's 3 for 7.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Fires the three. Buries it.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Lin with it. The deficit now up to 5. To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Lin with it. 5-point game. Trying to cash in. Plumlee's there for the rebound. Trae Young. Missed a wide open look. Lin with it. Down 5. And count the basket inside.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Defender was right there. He has to know better.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Free throws coming up.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Joe Johnson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. And gets both to drop at the line. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Count the basket inside. The Hawks will use a timeout. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? -footer for the win. It's the Raptors with the victory as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose.